Hot coffee and a cold pool. A bit unusual, but works for me. Now we have discovered there's a hole in the pool. That yolk. The majesty of a spinning front loader never ceases to amaze me. Cheers. And I've just woken up to Mum's oatmeal pancakes and looking very luscious and glistening. It's tradition to make these on the holidays when we come along, so I'm going to tuck into this for breakfast this morning. Different to a smoothie. Guys, please ignore the destruction behind me. I was just sitting here doing my NUFACE after I was eating my lovely pancake breakfast, and yes, I still NUFACE when I'm on holidays because this is again one device that is now, I would say, a part of my life. I actually can't be without my NUFACE. Another thing I cannot live without on my holidays, which I didn't include in my holiday packing video. However, so I've just NUFACed this side of my face, and I was just amazed. So I NUFACE on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, and the only day that I skip 2 days is obviously the weekend. Monday I see the most significant difference, and I always notice when I wake up on Monday I'm like, oh, I need to NUFACE, because those 2 days in between is definitely enough time, I think length of time between uses, that you need that extra lift just to maintain your results. Now, one thing I did want to show you guys is I have gone and used my LEE attachment, and I use this on my eye area and the nasolabial fold area. Now, the most significant area that I love to really focus on is the nasolabial fold area. It's one of those areas that have started to droop over the years, and it's just my facial structure anyway, but it's one area that I wanted to improve and maintain and just keep nice and lifted. And I tell you what, the results, I just have to share them with you once again. I keep doing this because I keep getting amazed every single time. So this side of my face I have not done, and I think you can probably see, sorry, I'll look straight into the camera here, the difference in the structure. This side I have done, so not only have you noticed more of a lift, but just check out the and sorry, I have not brushed my teeth, guys, please ignore. Lucky you can't smell the morning breath. Just check out the difference in the nasolabial fold area. So here is the side I have not done. You can definitely see way more of a fold and a real crease that has started to develop here. That's just because of my because of aging, darlings. Anyway, and then this side I have NUFACed, and as you can see, look at the difference. This little crease here, it is still there, but it is not as prominent. Same with the lines here, and it kind of just sort of fades into itself, and that's all because of the lifting I have done in the cheek area, in the jowl area, but mainly in the lip area as well. So the points that I use for the LEE around the nasolabial fold area, for anyone who is interested in what I do, if you have, you know, perhaps more of a prominent nasolabial fold, is I lift at the points here just above the lip and hold here just at the start of the fold there, right underneath that cheekbone. Then the lip area I do twice, so here and there, and then here, and I lift and hold up, and I do that for 3 beeps each and repeat that process 3 times. But I am going to make a separate video on how I use the LEE and also what I have changed up in my routine. I've done a few things differently now, guys. I've added an extra step. Really noticed a huge difference just by doing those little movements. And yeah, I just thought I would share that with you in case any of you are curious about the NUFACE and what I do to maintain my skin on vacation and beyond vacation. And because of the wind, we are having another pool day, and we have just discovered, because we forgot 2 of our air pumps at home, so now we have gone and bought a 3rd one from Kmart, but this has turned out to be the best one. It is a rechargeable air pump, comes with a charger inside, and you simply free-handedly stick this in and pump up your inflatables without having to attach any cords or anything at all. So let's give this a go. And true to form, the pump has not been recharged, so that was a failed time lapse, but I will recommence another one when it is fully charged. There you are. Otherwise I might have to manually blow it up, but I don't think I have enough puff for that. So whilst I get into the laundry while we wait for the air pump to recharge, and here is the laundry situation, I'm just getting rid of that to replace it with yet another pile of laundry, which is never ending. I just thought I would mention and give a shout out to the Humble Seafolly bathers. I have had these for now maybe 3-4 years. The pair that I wore to the beach, which was a gingham one-piece pair, I've had for probably 10 years. Shout out to them because they are the best quality bathers. So if you're in the hunt for bathers, like say if you don't go to the beach often but you want something really hardy and long lasting, or it's your favorite pair and you don't want to have to purchase 2 just in case you know of the wear and tear, get Seafolly bathers, guys, because they are really thick, sturdy material and also really supportive. Like, these are high-waisted bottoms and yeah, super supportive, really flattering, and again, they really hold up, and they don't wear and tear in the water. They don't go stretchy in the water either. Absolutely fantastic brand if you're looking to invest in some swimwear pieces. This might seem rather premature, but the majesty of a spinning front loader never ceases to amaze me. Only because we don't have one, of course. And that is the disappointing sound of another failed charge. And then somebody deflating it. It's very sad. Alright, put it back on charge. Another thing we can do while we wait, we've just fed all the children, and I asked my husband, what do you want for lunch? Which is, you know, one of the quandaries of life, you know, very first world problem. Anyway, and he suggested, oh, how about some Indomei, the world's most popular noodle, which I actually love, but steer away from only for the carb content, especially since I'm very mindful about my diet, and I like to stick sort of keto, low carb. And I just had a brainwave, which I thought I would take you along to this experiment. And that is subbing the noodles for my black bean slendia fettuccine, which is a low carb fettuccine made from black beans. So let's give this a whirl. I'm gonna use all the seasonings from here and just sub the noodles. I could be onto something here. This could be a revolution that you will see on my upcoming website, Opal Bakes, which will have all my recipes and ideas and fashion bits and just my musings on there as well. It's in the process of being made. Okay, let's give this a whirl. Let's see if I'm as genius as I think I am. Alright, let's try this brainchild. What? Brainchild has been a success. And I better go get that. Okay guys, if you're looking for a paleo option, or a keto option, give this a whirl. And I love just mixing it in. The egg. Yum. that yolk. And because I hate waste, we're going to repurpose these noodles. We're not throwing them out. We'll probably collect them. Well, depends how many times I eat Indomei, and then use them in a big batch of Singapore noodles or something like that. So all is not lost, guys. For anyone who is curious, I've garnished my noodles with these very, very tiny little toma berries, they're called. They're little baby tomatoes, and some basil. And I must say, a bit of basil, perfect with Indomie. I think I'm going to make a separate video all on this, guys. It's definitely getting posted on my website. Oh my lord, what is happening over there? Hold on.
Oh, really?
This time I'm gonna go up.
So you've got the winning colour apparently. We are playing snakes and ladders.
Because I just won 3 games today, boys.
Oh, did you? All
I
right.
won one yesterday.
Well, we're getting better because it's a nice cool spot away from little hands that want to get the little parts. All right, so let's go. I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling very lucky.
Okay, go up to like 5, 6. Oh, if I get a 3, I win.
Oh my gosh, that's so true. If you do,
Come
you've only
on.
got 3 left. Okay. 1.
1. Okay. Come on, wait, for you 5.
5. Oh. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, your turn.
Oh, come on, wait for 3.
3.
1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. Ding. 1, 4.
You won again?
Yes.
What is happening right now?
Okay, we start.
You're on a winning streak.
The other thing I did while I was waiting for the inflator pump to recharge, I had a nap. I couldn't even remember what I was just thinking about. I'm gonna grab a coffee and then it's pool time. That was my first nap of the holiday and it was good. Could do with another one of those.
Hot coffee and a cold pool. Bit unusual, but works for me. And now we have discovered there's a hole in the pool after all that. Bit of initial carpet day to blow up. Now it's going to take it half a second to deflate. This is a lifeboat. Oh, who needs a beach when you have an inflatable pool? Best thing ever. With a hole, yeah. And we have a giant pig in the pool, and I don't know why. Hello, giant pig. And this is what we do when we have a very, very oily hair that is full of sunscreen and a week on, guys. Yes, this is week 2 now. We stick it up in a low bun and just curl the fringe, or the baby hairs as they are, because I have a hell of baby hairs right now, but I just sort of really hairspray them into these locks at the front, and we have a bit of a clean look. And I'm really loving the makeup today. It's my first day of wearing makeup for the week, and looking very glowy and dewy, but it's also very humid, so that could have something to do with it. Anyway, today we are heading off for another date, a pizza date, and then for another one. So we have a few outfits to choose, we have a few sights to see, and I'm going to take you along with me. These are all very unexpected, but me and my husband thought, you know what, you only live once, and this is holidays. So let's decide on an outfit for tonight's little getaway. Also really loving these really chunky hoops that I picked up from Cotton On just before we left. Super good quality, heavy, weighted, as in I don't like heavy things on my ears, but the chunkiness is well worth it. I've been looking for a gold chunky affordable hoop for so long, and I think I have found them. Anyway, let's decide on an outfit. Now, I'm not sure what point in the video this will be. This is holiday mode, so we're all over the place. So I apologize if I attempted to end the video before, which I kind of did. You might be hearing thunder overhead. That is correct. It is a miserable, humid day, so Fingers crossed everything goes well. I think there's only outdoor dining at this place, so let's see how that works out. So I apologise if that is the case and we're jumping back and forth, but this is holiday mode after all, as you all know, as you all have experienced in your life. I also need to choose my accessories, and you know what I'm kind of gutted about this makeup case? One way they could have been improved, or if I was looking for another travel storage solution, is if they put a mirror on the inside. That would be super helpful. But I was feeling silver today, and I never feel silver, and I did not bring any silver with me save my you know, stacking ring here, so I need to decide on that as well. And another thing is, because again I'm not sure what point in the video I'll be tuning in, I have had to remove my nails by Glamour Drip. They started to peel, but I did, you know, do a little hack by putting a bit of gloss on my nail before I did the whole process, because I just didn't want to be filing down any of my nails, and I think that might have resulted in them cracking. Not to mention I think I over applied some of the gel, so it was my first go at it, so it wasn't perfect. So I'm in the process of taking it off, but I must say it's really hard to take off. This is now day 2 of me trying to soak my nails in the solution, and the solution I don't believe is that strong. I really did put a lot on. I've left it on for quite some time. It's been really hard to take off, so I'm kind of debating whether to return my Glamour Dip or give it another go, because part of me does want to make this work, but I don't know, because apparently there is a money back guarantee within 100 days, or they have a really good return policy. Who knows if it's true, but if I decide to return it, I will let you know, and if I give it another go, I will let you know also. I'm just having a little pre-drinky before we head out, and I am making my now famous espresso martini, and I've added a little extra something to the top, aka whipped cream out of a can. Let's give this a try. And look at the coffee just seeping through that cream there. And that froth, by the way, on top of this is all natural, just from shaking it in my protein shaker with the little metal ball spoolie thing inside. So if you want to get an extra frothy espresso martini, use your protein shaker. Okay, so date night has kind of taken a little turn around. So our elders have decided to make their own dinner plans. So dinner or date night is off for tonight, unfortunately. So we have decided to make a night of it with the kids, and we are just going to be having nachos. We're picking a movie from Netflix, which we've never used before, so we're having a bit of fun playing around with Netflix, and we're going to pick a kids movie. And I thought I would help myself to a few more cocktails, and I never indulge in cocktails. They're usually a bit too sweet and creamy for me. I feel like I'm turning into my mother here, because now apparently I love them and I'm really good at making them, and I decided to make something from my auntie's very old cocktail book. But I have to say, the array of cocktails in here are very, very appealing. So this is a book called Legend Cocktails. I believe my auntie picked this up for a bargain, probably at a secondhand store. Here we go, $6.99, many years ago. And I am opting for a plastered possum. Now, can we see that, or is the lighting too bright? Is it going to focus? Come on. There we are. Plastered possum. So we have Midori, we have Galliano, and we have pineapple juice, coconut cream, and Cointreau, of course. And so I popped that all in my shaker, and here we have it. So this is my maiden voyage. Let's give this a go. Okay, I feel like we're having a wonderful nacho night. Wonderful start to nacho night. Anyway, there's a knock at the door. I better run. And I will see you for our next date night, which is actually going ahead. We're actually heading to a winery, which is a first for us. We've never been to a winery together in our very short years of marriage, so I will take you along for that instead tomorrow night. Cheers until then. I don't know about you, but I've never seen the wick through a candle before, especially when the wax is melted, and this is very impressive, this sight. And I must say the soy in this candle is very prominent, so I think I'll be buying soy candles from now on, because this is very, very lovely to smell. Babe, I was taking